Do you like the prices of the food at grocery stores? Well, if you don't, you can kind of blame a couple of different issues in this country. One is the continued push to corporatize everything to the point of that only corporate entities have farms in this land. The government has helped them with that. Both political parties being in power have helped corporations take land for farm use. Then you have the simple fact of government just taking land all willy nilly from eminent domain that is farmland, no matter where they are. And so that makes it worse because we've corporatized the whole food industry. That's priced out farmers. They work exceedingly hard, but they barely get anything because corporations have all the power when they should not. Well, land is a major need for farmers. Now, this is the US, we've got all kinds of land, but in New Jersey, one of the more interesting states in our country, I honestly can't say that there's much good that's come from New Jersey. Uh, but I'm a redneck from East Tennessee, so I'm a little biased, so don't take that too far into account if you're from up there. Uh, they're trying to seize a farm that's 175 years old. So, in other words, it's older than our history since after the Civil War. This came before the Civil War. And yes, it's only 21 acres, but it's a farm that's working in New Jersey. So this means that they have a chance to provide high quality food to the residents right there. So I've got a news broadcast that you're going to hear the main story, and then I'm going to get into it a little bit here. Also, hit like and subscribe whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, or Rumble. Here we go. Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
Town officials of Cranberry, New Jersey want to seize a 175-year-old family farm and turn it into affordable housing. But the family and their community are fighting back. And Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins says she's exploring every legal option to help this family. Joining us now is the co-owner of that land, Andy Henry. Good morning to you, Andy.
Good morning. Thank you.
Well, thanks for coming on. So, Andy, what happened?
Well, we got a letter April 24th informing us of this unfortunate decision that they wanted to take the entire 21 acres. So, of course, ever since then, we've been pushing back. And now they're saying, well, actually, we'll just take half of it and leave you the house. That would leave us with a non-viable farm for at least 40 cows and many sheep.
How does this make you feel?
Well, it makes me feel terrible. It was a shock. We were surrounded by warehouses. We've been turning down developers for years, and we just wanted to be left alone and take care of our place like my ancestors did before us.
Yeah, I mean, this property is older than this property. Y'all have had this property since before the Civil War. What does that land, what does your farm, what does that house mean to you and your brother?
Well, it's a part of our legacy, and I've said in town, it's part of the town of Cranberry too. It's a historic farm which helped the town to grow. I mean, you couldn't go to a grocery store then. The farmers were providing the food directly around the town.
I know
So
the town.
It's important for us and the town.
Yes, sir. I know the town has rallied around you. I saw some video of I guess it was the county council meeting, and a lot of people were in the room saying to the council, Imagine if this were your house. So they want to build affordable housing, right? They want to take your land. But I also was watching this report, and one of the leaders in the town said it's not even feasible for the people who would be placed there to live to go to the bus stop because they'd have to cross highways. So why your land? Why do they want it so badly?
Well, actually, it's not the first time it happened. They tried to put a road for our property in the 1960s, and my parents were fighting that then. I don't know why this doesn't seem important to them. It seemed like they made this decision in a rush, so we were hoping to get it turned around because there was a viable option offered to them, and they're just, I mean, now they have no choice. They got to get this plan in by June 30th, so they have no choice now. What happens after that, we're not sure yet.
Well, Andy, I know, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, you do get fair market value for your land. It doesn't change the situation because this has been in your family and it's meaningful to you. Would you get enough money? Would they compensate you for this, or are they able to just walk in and take your land?
Oh, yeah, they would have to compensate us. Of course, that's not an issue I've been focused on because we just want to keep it.
Right.
If we wanted to sell out to warehouse developers, we would have done that. Even 2 years ago, if we had done that, they would have gladly opened that up to warehousing because that's what this area is zoned for.
Yes, sir. Is there anything you can do? Can you hire lawyers? I know you're trying to fight this, but how can you win?
Well, yesterday we filed a complaint with the Superior Court of New Jersey and all the reasons we think this shouldn't be taken. And the legal case will proceed from there, especially over the next 2 months.
I know the town sold those cute little stuffed animals, I think they were cows, to try to make money for your GoFundMe page. What's your GoFundMe page if people want to help you?
I think you just look up Save Andy's Farm, and it should show the GoFundMe.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on. God bless you.
You know, if you want to be able to have food in this country, you have to stop this silliness. Seriously. You have to stop all of the silliness that is going on in this country when it comes to getting rid of family farmers. Family farmers are your best way to start bringing down food prices. They really are. They don't have the corporate overhead, even though they are being destroyed by corporations. Family farms, you can go straight there and go, hey, this is what I would like. If you grow it, can I get it? And if they have it, they'll sell it to you. Family farms are the way to go in this country. But government at all levels want to destroy them. Corporations want to destroy them. It comes down to a simple fact of that the more that we destroy, the higher the prices are, the more that we're controlled by corporate and government entities when it comes to food. I'm sorry, I don't want to be controlled by corporate and government entities over how I eat. End of story. Because I don't trust corporations. I don't trust government. I don't trust a whole lot. Why? Because if you study history, this shows that there is not a lot of good reasons to trust them. But hey, I just thought I'd point this out. This farm is just one of many instances in this country where we're trying to destroy small farming. So if you've made it this far, do me a favor. On the top of the hitting like and subscribe if you can do it. If you're on YouTube, I've got membership. If you're on Facebook or Rumble, I've got me a Patreon. It's in a link tree that's part of the description. I could really use some help. I'm trying to raise $3,000. See, not much. A couple of bucks a month would really go far in helping that. If you don't mind. If you can't, don't worry. Hitting like and subscribe will help me just as well. Eventually, I'll get the money. But this has been Paul, Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Well, hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now.